I don't know what this is, but something from Mother 4. I don't know what Mother 4 is, but it's a game. And hello, welcome to Sunday stream. So yeah, bit of a surprise one today. Halo's been pushed back because Mr. Doug Killington's having to do some moving arrangements at the moment, so he's not going to be set up right now. But in the meantime, right, so that's been tweeted out, cool. In the meantime, we can whack out another day stream of NieR Replicant and get that sort of going a little bit further. Obviously, if you're not aware, they have announced that they're doing a remaster of NieR Replicant. Should be out this year, from what I imagine, with the consoles that it's coming out on. So that is very exciting, very muy bueno. So yeah, let's just carry on with this. Maybe we might even get past part 1 today. Yeah, part 1. Oh, as you can see, there's more games on the PlayStation 3 emulator list now, as I decided to go through and look to see what else I could get. More sort of like... God damn it. Came off. Yeah, so... Oh, for fuck's sake, it's doing that fucking save thing again. It's really annoying. Good one to start with. Yeah. Right, so I went through last night and I got rid of the side quests that we needed to do. So, I'm free just to start with the main stuff today. But we need to... Oh, look at... My shit's grown, mate. My shit is grown. What the hell is that? Oh. Just Pokemon Go telling me there's a psychic special on at the moment, which I already knew about, so yeah. Alright. Oh, 7 tomatoes. Oh. Got a pumpkin. Got another pumpkin. Got some more tomatoes. Is this eggplant? Yeah, eggplants. I can't remember what I put down half the time. There's my tulip. Eggplants again? Yep. Watermelon. More tomatoes. Got 2 lots of wheat and 2 lots of pumpkins, by the looks of it. Because I generally can't remember half the stuff that I've been planting, to be honest, with this game. Just slapping it down, hoping for the best. Alright, harvest the pumpkins. They're very shiny pumpkins. I don't even think I have anything needed part-wise. Oh, 1 wheat. I'm just gonna leave it. We're good with farming for now in this game. I haven't got the weapon list up, so I need to bring that up as well. Because I've completely forgot about that. So let me just do that quickly. NieR weapon list, where are you? Do. Nope, that's way too big. There we go. Right, cool. Right, we're ready to go. Yona. Yona. Oh, hi, brother. How are you feeling? I'm okay. Sometimes it still hurts, but that fish medicine you got helps a lot. Good. Brother, are you gonna stay here tonight? Yeah, we haven't got anything else to do. Yay, brother's gonna stay home tonight. Easy, Yona, you'll hurt something. Tee-hee. I don't care, I'm just happy to see you. It's late, you should go to bed. Okay, right, brother. I mean, I suppose if I said no, it would just mean that I can do side quests. I hear a voice. I squint and see a boy standing before me. His hair is silver, his skin is pale, and he stares up at me with a hard, glassy eyes. Soon his lips begin to move, but no sound comes out. What is he saying? I can't hear him. I can't hear him. I can't hear him. I can't hear him. I can't. I try to leave, but something about the boy holds my gaze. I watch his face expressionless as his lips slowly flutter. What is he trying to say? Wait, it's a phrase. It's almost like I can almost make it out. It starts with an S, then an E. I can almost see it now. The letter begin to fall together one after another, faster and faster. Sealed verse. Oh my god, it's a sealed verse. The thing I'm looking for, the key to saving Yona. I stare at the boy with renewed ferocity, trying desperately to make out his next word. Dream. Dream what? What the hell does that mean? The lips move again, faster now. I can't follow them. Damn it, I can't make it out. I want to scream. I want to tear the walls down around me, but instead, I force myself to be calm. I can do this. I could do it for Yona. Slowly, ever so slowly, I pass out the letters that make up his final words. Forest of Myth. Forest of Myth. Wait, can I really go into the next morning? Whoa, that was a messed up dream. I never thought I'd be hunting sealed verses in there. Ooh. Morning, brother. Hey, what's wrong? You look tired and you have all these weird black circles under your eye. It's nothing, I had a strange dream and I didn't sleep very well. Oh, I have weird dreams all the time. I know. Actually, I had a totally weird dream last night. Did you now? There was a boy and me and we were playing this game together. What kind of game? It was called Guess the Word. I think he made it up because I never heard of it before. How did it work? Well, the boy would move his mouth, but no words would come out, so I had to guess what he was trying to say. It was hard. I wanted to play hide and seek, but we had to play his dumb game instead. What did he say? I don't know. All I could figure out was dream and Forest of Myth. We're so in sync. Had the same dream and everything. But he said he'd be back, so I've got to study. Then I can figure out everything and win. You're going to help me study, right, brother? Yeah, sure. So, by that expression, we've got to go to the Forest of Myth now. So that is where, essentially, the last weapon of Part 1 is that I can get. But, apparently there's one in Emil's Mansion in Part 1, and I haven't been there yet. And I thought it would be going in order... So far, it's been going in order of how I would find it. So I'm curious if maybe I can go to Emil's Mansion just to investigate and find the sword. So I'm going to have a quick check. You appear lost in thought. This frightens me. It's nothing. Don't worry about it. Come on, I need to go ask Poplar something. Right, I'm going to go check out Emil's Mansion just to see if we can actually go in there and find this weapon. Because I have no idea. I mean, I'm pretty sure you go to Emil's Mansion in Part 1 anyway, but why not go check it out now, just in case? It's not far away, plus it gives me a chance to... So, I want to upgrade this weapon that I've got at the moment, called Beastbane, which is the one that you see on my back. But the only problem is, it needs a very specific part, which isn't easy to obtain. It's random, pretty much. And the only way that I can really get it is from these big shades here. And I've been killing it a few times, but I can't get it to drop it. I get it to drop other ones, but just not the one that I want. you got me. Okay. Fuck. So hey me and hit me. No, don't, please. Getting all three. Wrecked me, mate. Fucking wrecked me, he did. Really? Only one with that? That's quite a lot of magic as well that I had free. He didn't fucking drop anything. Fuck. I'm never gonna get this bit now. Apparently it's easier to get in part 2, but it doesn't help for part 1. Slightly annoyed. Is what it is. Let's see if I can get some antlers. Nope. Just not having any luck, it seems. Antlers? Nope. Oh, alright then. I see how it is. Oh, natural rubber. I think that's the first time that I found that out in the open. Alright, grab that while we're here. Alright, let's check out both of these. She can deal with that because I trust her. Both gang up on it. It can't refuse us then. Cool. Right, can I go in here? This is the big if question now. No. Okay, so I can't do that yet. Never mind then. Great. Well, it was worth to try, I guess. Let's see if I can get antlers. Wait, what attacked that one? Hey! None of that. Hey! You little shit. Don't. Right, I'm having issues with this. Attack it, for God's sake, woman! God, what have I got her for if she's not going to help me? Bloody carny. Sit there and watch me get battered by a deer. Let's go see what this item is. Silver ore, it's not bad. That deer's after. Oh, that deer's after Kane. Just yeeted her in the air. Great. That's what you get for not helping me when I had it happen. Woman. Right, so we gotta go to the Forest of Myth. And I can get a sword here, and it says, given by the mayor of the Forest of the Myth after freeing all villagers in part 1. So, we shall do that. It does say you can just buy it in part 2 though. That's if you, I assume that's if you don't get it in part 1, but we're getting it in part 1, hopefully. I'm gonna say that. Cool. You can get around super fast, it's great. Hop on over. Fucking fly by, mate. Fly by. Alright, let's go see if Poplar knows about the Forest of Myth. I know where it is, I stumbled upon it yesterday. What's up, Poplar? Oh, hi. I just got a strange letter in the mail. Dearest Poplar, I hope this letter finds you well. I write in hopes to bring your attention to a certain dream issue concerning regards to recent events in the dream of the village. I was hoping I might be able to get your advice on the matter. Recently there have been dreams, reports dream of a certain dream of dream evil dream empty dream curse dream evil dream words dream and dream someone dream. Yeah, a lot of dreams. This is certainly one bizarre piece of writing. Yeah, it's strange, alright. Who's it from? The mayor of a small village in the Forest of Myth. It's a wooded area up north. The Forest of Myth? They're a bright and talkative group of people, something like that. This is very out of character of them. I have a bad feeling about this. I'll check it out. You will? But don't worry about it, I've got business there anyway. Oh, well, alright, thanks. See you later, lovely. I'm off on an adventure. Straight on his eyes. Oh. To war! Damn it! Kiki! Oh my god! You've graced us with your presence. How are you doing, my friend? Alright, I'm outie. Just coming back to life from a coma of allergies. Oh shit. You feeling okay though, right? It sure is quiet here. Use a sweet herb. There we go. Oh yeah, if you see a moving star background, it's me saving the game. For some reason, even though I've got desktop capture, it doesn't pick it up. It's annoying. Yeah, it's always around the season. Is it like hay fever? I don't think living in the tree would be good. You have, like, no room, depending on the size of the tree, I guess. Magic capsule. Ooh. Nah, all the flowers are blooming. Oh. Doubles magic damage. 60 seconds. Oh. Oh. Pick one and pick a big one and go live inside it. Night elf style. Yeah, I mean, if it's a massive tree, then fair enough. But these trees do not look big enough to have a whole house in. You know? I'm not saying they can't do it, because if they want to do it, fine by them. But it just doesn't look big enough. Like, now that tree. Now that's a tree you put a house in.
Hello there.
Hello there. Hello. Real bright and talkative, popular. Okay. A multiple tree house, a room per tree.
Konnichiwa.
Hello. Yeah, they really don't like talking, okay. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. If it's a massive tree like that one, fair enough. Oh shit, that is a big tree. It's a real big tree. But like this one, you're not going to even fit a bed in there. It's not like you can really expand on a house tree, is it? Beware. Beware the words. The words? What do you mean? Contagious words. Those who dream. Those who dream? Weiss, hold on a moment. This is a strange new sensation in my mind. Weiss' voice rose in a quizzical way. It's not quizzical. What's going on here? The villager's body shuddered as he slowly opened his eyes. Perhaps we should start by asking this man. Who are you? I'm NieR. This is Weiss. We heard something happened to the village, so we came to see if we could help. The villager stared at NieR and Weiss. If you could speak to me, I must have caught you in my dream. How's that again? The village elder explained. In the past weeks, a mysterious disease called the Death Dream had spread across the forest of myth. Those who caught it were cursed to fall asleep and live forever within the world of their own dreams. The village mayor had determined that the Death Dream was spread from person to person by spoken words, but before he could learn more, the disease took him as well. Weiss stared at the mayor, his mouth twitching slightly. Now see here, he said. Are you saying that we have also been absorbed into your dream? Well, yes, said the mayor. I think you have. Oh, crap, said NieR. So that means we've caught the Death Dream. Before the mayor could confirm NieR's suspicion, Weiss exploded with rage. Ridiculous! Preposterous! Completely unfathomable on every conceivable level. I don't even recall falling asleep. I mean, he is also a book. The mayor attempted to take Weiss' complaints in stride. That's just how the Death Dream works, he said, brushing aside the book's remarks. My remarks shall not be brushed aside, fool, and it would behove you to remember that this world allows me to view all of its narrations. The mayor twisted his mouth in an embarrassed grimace and quickly changed the subject to who NieR had seen and what they had discussed since coming to the village. Something there must have caused you to enter my dream, said the mayor. A certain conversation, a specific word, something. Panda, you need to read a book to us. A good voice. What? No. Shh. Don't say that, Kiki. God damn it. Make me blush. Wait, what did I get up to? Specific words. NieR and Weiss racked their brains, but could find no easy solution. There were simply too many words to consider, too much random chatter, too many meaningless conversations. Grimoire Weiss does not engage in meaningless conversations. The mere suggestion that Weiss chose his word carelessly seemed to sting his pride. It does not seem to sting my pride, you bloated gasbag, as of a narrator. It has demolished it utterly. Irritated, Weiss looked skyward as if searching for an answer in the heavens. I was doing no such thing, just leave me alone already. The anger created by his harsh words bled over to NieR like a contagion. Wait, said NieR suddenly. Did someone just say contagion? Yes, I believe so. What of it? Well, that villager told us to watch out for a contagious word, right? The mayor leaned forward with a renewed interest, pushing the startled Weiss aside in the process. Well, he must have said something right, asked the mayor. Some specific combination of words. What was it? It was about dreaming, or something that are dreams. Or, oh, what the hell was it? A sheep, cried Weiss, suddenly blurting out the first thing that popped into his head. The others stared at him for a moment, slowly shaking their heads. After a few minutes of thought, NieR's face suddenly lit up. I remember, he said those who dream. That's what he said, I'm sure of it. At this, the mayor produced a thick sheaf of papers from his pocket. He flipped through them a few times before finally nodding his approval at NieR. This sounded right, he said as a stray sheet of paper fluttered to the ground. My notes also mentioned something about that. I bet it was the last thing you heard before you fell asleep. The mayor shook his head and his worn pencil stub tracing lines across the lone piece of paper. For the last month, I've done nothing but study the disease we call the death dream, he said. I mean, I'm the mayor, right? It's my job to protect people from whatever comes along, but I never expected a couple of outsiders to start entering people's dreams. The mayor paused, a grimace crossing his face. I should probably be taking notes or something. Weiss immediately fired back. I applaud the force of will it takes to research a disease in your dreams, he said, but perhaps we should bend your efforts to escaping the place instead of trying to understand it. The mayor's hand tightened around his pencil, snapping it off at the tip. I've tried to escape. From the very first moment I realised I was locked inside my own dream, I've been looking for a way out, but I don't think it exists. I mean, this is my dream, right? If there was an exit, I'd know about it. He paused for a moment, his unfocused eyes staring at nothing. My village was beautiful, he said, to no one in particular, and it was filled with the most wonderful people you could ever hope to meet. But once this disease took hold of things, changed. It's like someone took a sponge and soaked all the colour out of your lives. I just want us to be whole again. I want us to be free. The mayor's voice could start making obvious. I don't think so. The mayor's voice took on a note of steely determination, and I won't stop trying until it happens. NieR nodded in agreement. Huh? Wait a second, I don't nod. Why are you? Look, if we can be of any help, said NieR, just ask. Now hold on, I did not just say that. Silence, cried Weiss. The grimoire looked at NieR and to the mayor and back again, his face filling with confidence. Grimoire Weiss's face is always confident, thank you very much. Right. You told us that nothing can exist in this dream without your knowing of it, but yet you seemed surprised to see us when we first arrived, yes? The mayor slowly raised his head, realization dawning on his face. Oh my god, he said, you're right. I had no idea you were coming. The human imagination is a limitless engine, said Weiss, and dreams are the fuel. If you can imagine an exit, then there must be so. With your permission, we shall search it out. Thank you, said the mayor. I don't know how I can repay you. You can give us a sweet sword that the wiki says that you'll give us in a minute. Payment is not required. We are as eager as you to be done with this place. The mayor suddenly felt as if he could breathe again. He'd almost forgotten what it was like. Good luck, you two, he called at the departing forms of NieR and Weiss. We're all counting on you. As NieR slowly faded into the misty forest, the mayor was struck by a sense of deja vu. I saw this man once before, he thought, but where? NieR's mood darkened as he trudged through the forest. Hours earlier, when the beauty of the place was still a new thing, he had been confident they could get in, find the exit, and be home in time for dinner. But the deeper they went, the more the forest closed in around him. The mist made it difficult to see more than a foot in any direction, and moss-covered rocks seemed determined to twist his ankle. More than once he'd been forced to steady himself on the rough bark of a tree, and his hands now left small trails of blood on everything he touched. Additionally, Weiss was proving to be a spectacularly poor travelling companion. Unhindered by either terrain or physical effort, he spent most of his time urging NieR to pick up the pace and then grumbling about their slow progress. Finally, after Weiss muttered something about legless turtles being more adept in navigating the environment, NieR snapped. You know what, Weiss? He cried out. Go to hell. We're stopping. I need to rest for a few minutes before I throw up. NieR leaned against a tree and tried to stretch the knots from his back. How can this stupid forest be so goddamn big? He muttered to himself. The moment the words tumbled from his mouth, what the fuck is that word? A cacophony of insects sprang to life. As if infuriated by his lack of respect, every imaginable form of buzz, click, and hiss roared out with a volume that rattled his teeth. NieR slapped his hands over his ears and screamed to be heard. Weiss, what the hell is going on? NieR could see Weiss' mouth moving, but he might as well have been shouting in a tornado. The insect screamed, the forest howled. And then, just as NieR's ears seemed ready to tear from his head and go running off for cover, the sound diminished. Hesitantly, NieR removed the hand from his left ear and listened to the creatures of the woods. Zree, 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 zree. I'm going to assume that's how it's pronounced. Shak, shak, chick, chick, chee, chick, chick, chee. Woo, woo, woomer. Okay. It's just really weird insect noises. As the insect symphony dimmed another decibel, NieR began to detect patterns in the sound. This isn't random, he thought. It's not just white noise, it's something else. The insects weren't just calling out, they were asking a question. 1 with its suffers, 2 with its ideals, 3 with its dangers. What is it? By my pages, is this a riddle? I guess so. The kind of thing happens a lot in dreams, right? Maybe it's the key to getting out of this place. Then I leave it to you to answer. 1 with its suffers, 2 with its ideal, 3 with its dangerous. What is it? A woman. It's got to be a secret. Inwardly furious that Weiss left in the task to him, NieR sighed and gave the only answer that made sense. It's a secret. Right? The sound of the insect stopped as suddenly as it began. The forest undergrowth parted before NieR like a rippling wave, opening a new path. These forest arthropods are making a road for us, said Weiss, with glee. Pleased at passing the test, NieR moved on with the new intensity. Since when, I forgot that this turns into like some sort of like a bloody reading book for a hack and slash game. Alright, let me have a bit more of a drink and I'll carry on. But also, Kiki, in reference to your bit about reading a book, there is a channel points reward where I recite a poem from a French raunchy poem book. So, there's that. The path offered his body relief from an undergrowth, but gave even greater cheer to his mind. As long as they were on a path, their journey had a purpose. I guess the forest had accepted us, huh? Said NieR after a bite. Weiss spun around to face his companion. Do not mistake the will of the forest for some happy pet you can suddenly befriend. We have no idea where his path leads. As Weiss finished speaking, the pair turned a corner and found themselves facing a clear forest spring. Smiling, NieR picked up a small rock and sent it skipping across the surface of the water. Good heavens, said Weiss. His surprise was understandable. Each time the rock struck the surface of the water, a musical note rang out. When the rock finally stopped moving and sank to the bottom of the spring, the ripples it left behind came together to form words. I enter through the window, but I break no glass. When night falls, I vanish. What am I? Absurdly easy, but Weiss. Now answer it. It's the moon, right? NieR grit his teeth and tried not to reach out and strangle his companion. He's right after all. This one is pretty easy. I enter through the window, but I break no glass. When night falls, I vanish. What am I? Sunlight? Oh, yeah, when night falls, not when night's... Nightfall means it starts being night, so a sunlight. It's not going to be a bird. Sunlight. A plume of water suddenly burst from the spring. Sunlit filled red through the trees and reflected off the plume, creating a shimmering rainbow that spanned the entire horizon. In all my years, said Weiss softly, I'd never even seen such a sight. Perhaps I have misunderstood the intentions of this place. Hey look, cried NieR, awaking Weiss from his daze. There's a house or something over there. Glancing in the direction of his friend's extended hand, Weiss saw a small cottage nestled among the trees. That's weird, isn't it, Weiss? I mean, who would build a house all the way out here? NieR walked over and pounded on the door. After a minute of solid banging, the door cracked open and a small man peered out, but his body was cloaked from neck to toe in a large black cape, while his face was obscured by mist. Began NieR, but before he could get any further, the cloaked man held a hand up and began speaking. I have 4 legs in the morning and 2 at noon, but I end the night with 3. What am I? NieR tried to ask the cloaked man who he was and what he was doing there, but he simply repeated the question. If we wish to engage this man in conversation, said Wise, it seems we must answer his riddle. Yeah, I suppose so, said NieR. Well, at least it's an easy one. I have 4 legs in the morning and 2 at noon, but I end the night in 3. What am I? I actually have no idea. 4 legs in the morning. I'd imagine it... Wait, what? I just want to say a man. A man. The mist dissolved from the cloaked figure and spoke a single word. Correct. How is that a man? How does a man end up on 3? God damn. Alright. With that, the man flung his garment aside, revealing his true identity. You're the mayor, cried NieR. The small man slowly shook his head. I am not the mayor you know. Now listen to my words. Long ago, I saw it, because you're a baby and you're on all fours, and you grabbed me into it, and then you need a cane to free. Holy shit! You're so smart, Kiki. You're so smart. I am not the mayor you know. Now listen to my words. Long ago, I saw a version of you that was not yourself. You saw... Wait, you saw what? I'm sorry, I don't understand the thing you just said. It will make sense in time. At present, I simply congratulate you on cracking the seal of the death dream. Now you must go to the man of the forest entrance. With that, the man turned his heel and slammed the door to be behind him. As NieR watched, mist seeped up from the ground and enveloped the cottage, erasing it from existence. When NieR and Weiss returned to the forest entrance, they found the mayor leaning against a tree. As soon as he caught sight of the duo, he sprang to his feet and scrambled over to him. Good gravy, he cried. You made it. You actually made it back. His left hand grasped NieR's and pumped it so fiercely, they threatened to dislodge from the socket, while his right seized Weiss by the cover and swung him through the air. Gah! By the heavens, stop shaking me, fool! We have not even told you if we were successful or not. The mayor smiled broadly and shook his head. I'm just happy to see you're alive. I didn't think I'd ever see you again. NieR withdrew himself from the mayor's eager handshake with a slight smile. We broke the death dream seal, he said. At least I think we did. The mayor's face beamed as NieR filled him in on the details. When the tale was done, the 3 of them lay down on the forest ground and fell asleep. Wait a second. That's crazy. Why would we just lay down and go to sleep? This is one hell of a story. Cease your endless prattle and go to sleep, fool. Fighting against the rules of this place is futility against itself. NieR and the mayor obediently reclined atop the grassy earth. Have you forgotten, continued Weiss? It is words that control the death dream, words that allow us to move from place to place. No matter how unnatural they seem, the words are absolute, therefore if the words tell us to sleep, then sleep we shall. And once we do, the story will continue. With that, the trio found their eyes growing heavy, their breath slowing. This is the first time, began the mayor, the first time I've felt tired since I was imprisoned here. His words were cut off by a loud long yawn, and he remembered nothing more. They might have slept for an hour or a year. When they awoke, things had slightly more real quality to them. The mist felt thicker and the leaves greener. It was clear that they had awakened from their dream. NieR shook the mayor's shoulder gently. Good news, he said. We made it. Oh wow, said the mayor in an awed voice. We did. I'm back. He blinked once, twice, as though not quite believing the sight before him. You two have no idea how much this means. The death dream had started to spread through our village, and I wanted to, well, I thought I could figure out how to stop it, but I guess that wasn't the case. I must have caught the disease and become trapped in my own dream. The mayor started to stand, then collapsed back to the earth. He stared at his legs as if trying to remember how they worked, then glanced at NieR and shrugged. Without a word, the fighter reached down and pulled the mayor up to his feet. Real life may take some getting used to. A weary smile crossed the mayor's lips. You shall relearn in a short order, I'm sure, said Weiss. For now, you should return to your home and rest. No, said the mayor, saying on unsteady feet. No, I can't. Some of the villagers are still trapped in a death dream. I have to save them. The mayor slowly made his way to a divine tree in the centre of the village, then bowed his head and prayed silently. This is a holy tree, explained. When the prayer was finished, it's the guardians of our village's history and memories. Superstition will only make your mission harder, muttered Weiss. We should not put our faith in the gods. The mayor shook his head. Not the gods, the words. Legend says that our tree is the home to a powerful magic known as the Sealed Verse. NieR and Weiss could not contain their surprise. It seemed a goal had been found in the most unexpected of places. I say, muttered Weiss, this is certainly a stroke of luck. As the three of them said their goodbyes, NieR mentioned... Get rid of that. Where was I? Their goodbyes. NieR mentioned the strange man who had given them a third riddle and the mysterious word he had left with them. I once saw a version of you that was not yourself, muttered the mayor. What in the world? Lost in thought, he stared into space for a long moment. You know, he said softly, this is going to sound weird, but I had a feeling I'd seen you before too. NieR tried to keep a straight face and failed, but the mayor didn't seem to notice. Deja vu, right? Anyway, I figured it's just some illusion created by the death dream. It probably doesn't mean anything. NieR gave the mayor a nod and smile, but inwardly his thoughts were racing. There's something wrong about the mayor and his words. I wish I understood what the hell was going on here. That riddle would prove to be the most difficult one of all. Oh, thank you so much. Now I can finally return to normal life. This is one of the most bizarre diseases I've ever encountered. I know. That's why I help the other villagers no matter what. We got the Sealed Verse. Right. For a Sealed Verse, it didn't take much effort. Yes, all a touch too easy if you ask me. It's almost as if someone was guiding us to this village. You think too much, Weiss? Right, so if we gotta help the villagers, then we can get a new weapon. This must be another person infected by a death dream. It would appear that way, yes. Enter. Oh, so we got to do this for each one. Alright. Let me get a drink. Alright. Gods, please don't tell me I have to go back in there. I'm no good at this mind game crap. I'd rather hit something in the face and be done with it. Perhaps you should spend less time complaining and more time getting on with the mission. Yeah. You ready? I breathe air, scented with death, and resist the urge to laugh. For I know it will sound like the words of a madman. How long have I been in this fresh hell? My box, my prison, is tucked under a stairway in a long, unused catacombs of some infinite castle. Outside I hear the sounds of a funeral dirge, the scene without end. Light has no place here. Wind is forgotten, friend. I pray for death to come, but he forsakes me. Time passes and eternity slips by in a single tick of a clock. Someone knocks on my prison. Hey, anyone there? I hear an unfamiliar voice say. My saviour. I claw at the door of my jail, embedding thick splinters under my ragged nails. I scream for help. I laugh. I sob. Surely this is a product of my addled mind. Surely it cannot be true. Help me, I cry. For the love of all gods, help me. Impossibly, I hear the sound of a lock being torn and falling to the floor. As the door slowly creaks open, I have just enough time to see a silver-haired man in a floating book before the light pours inside. My eyes, accustomed to blackness, explode with pain and I am forced to turn away. Who are you? I ask, shaking hands with covering my face. How have you come to this place? I am Grimoire Weiss, and this is NieR. Long have we been searching for you. Now come, stand, we shall awaken you from this nightmare together. The one known as NieR extends his massive hand and pulls me from my cell. He's not got massive hands, he's a kid, he's got small hands. Though my eyes are slow to adjust to freedom, my ears are keen as ever and they recognise the staccato sounds of heavy rain. I've never thought to hear the rain again, I whisper. Would we were not such a terrible storm, said Grimoire Weiss. Look at your feet. I force my eyes open and see water pouring around my feet and lapping at my shins. There's so much of it. Yes, and more comes with each moment we delay. If we do not make good our escape, we shall drown in this castle. We know that you are weak, but you are our only hope to survive this place. Time that long forgotten, friend, made itself known again. I nodded my head and swore to save my rescuers no matter the cost. The castle catacombs are a maze, twisting upon themselves like the endless entrails of a giant. I squint down the dim corridors and proceed north. Oh. At the end of the corridor, I find a row of 20 gorgeous canopied birds resting atop a carpet of velvet. All are covered in a thick layer of dust and cobwebs. Searching for the door in the next room, I come upon a shapeless mass of grey matter. It has been shoved against the side of the wall. Despite my fever, I think I see the outlines of a door just beyond. When I reach out a finger and touch the piece of mass, it turns to dust and drifts away on the wind. Realization slowly dawns and I fall to my knees and weep. Corpses. I fell to a mountain of charred and crumbling corpses. I look from it to the beds and back again until the horror dawns full upon me. Someone has piled his bodies into a tower and set them ablaze. Whether they were alive or dead, I do not know, and sanity will not permit me to consider the proposition further. I make a sound, whether scream or laughter, I cannot be certain. Then my mind grants me merciful blackness, and I find myself opening the door and leaving that most terrible of rooms. I squint down the dim corridors. East or south? Let's go east. I squint down, so if we've gone east, where were we? North? So we go west. I squint down, south. The water has risen to my... I don't know what I've just done. The water's risen to my chin and now laps greedily at my mouth and nose. You damn bastard, shouts NieR. He surely desires you to say more, but the rest of his insight was cut short by the rising water. Where my voice, wet and tattered, floats on the water's surface. It is already too late for him. This wasn't how it was supposed to end. Oh shit. We dead. Whoops.